I'm Ted Berg for SNY.TV, and today on Know Your Enemy, presented by Pepsi Max, we're scouting the Nationals as the Mets head to the nation's capital to square off with Washington. Joining us today is Bill Ladson, Nationals beat reporter for MLB.com. Bill, how are you?
Doing great.
Bill, let's talk about the Nationals here, and it's impossible to discuss them and their hot start without talking about the outstanding play of 19-year-old Bryce Harper.
Well, Bryce Harper has really helped this team offensively, and that's been part of the problem, offense. But the big thing I like about Harper is his hustle and the way he's handled the media. So I think he's done a great job, and if he keeps it up, I would not be surprised if he was Rookie of the Year. But he's done real well.
And there's no better embodiment of all of that than the way he handled the situation with Cole Hamels. Not only stealing home after Hamels put him on base, but then, you know, sort of taking the higher ground in the media afterwards.
Yeah, I think that's what shocked everyone. I think everyone thought that Bryce Harper, was a troublemaker in the beginning based on his reputation in the minor leagues and when he was in college. But I'm telling you, he handled it real well, and he came off as a good guy in that situation.
On the flip side of things for the Nationals, one of their more established stars, Ryan Zimmerman, having a rough go of it this year. I know he spent some time on the disabled list earlier. How much of this do you think it can be attributed to some health issues?
It would not be surprised if the shoulder was still bothering him. I mean, we asked him on Sunday, was the shoulder still bothering him, and he said no. And, well, the unfortunate thing is he hasn't shown any power, has been able to drive in runs, but you hope it's not the shoulder, but you got to get it done somehow.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, there's no talk there about the contract, anything like that, because Zimmerman doesn't have that type of reputation.
No, I mean, the guy's been excellent, prior to the contract, and I think he'll get it done sooner or later.
Bill, let's talk about the pitchers in this series. Tonight's starter, Jordan Zimmerman, got off to a great start, but he's hit a bit of a rough stretch lately.
Yeah, I mean, he's been giving up the long ball. That's been the big thing with him of late, and Mike Stanton really hit him hard the other time.
Mike Stanton hits everybody hard, though.
Yeah, he has to really get the ball down, and hopefully he can get the job done today.
Edwin Jackson, tomorrow's starter, has been solid all year, looking like a real good pickup for the Nationals.
It was a good pickup. The unfortunate thing for him, it seems like he has one bad inning that helps him lose a game, but other than that, he's been real solid. Needs some run support, though.
He's also shown better control than he has in the past.
Yes, he has, and that's the biggest surprise because when they first signed him, my reaction was, okay, just another pitcher, but he has been really solid so far.
And finally, Thursday's starter is Chien-Ming Wang, a guy New Yorkers are familiar with, but who had a pretty rough go of it in his first start and maybe has been shaky. Obviously, it's a long road back from that surgery, and he's just had so many hitches along the way.
Yes. It's a matter of, again, keeping the ball down with him. He has to be successful to do that. And I can't judge him by one game, but hopefully he'll get it done, and we'll see what happens.
Well, they ousted Ross Detweiler from the rotation to make room for Wang, and Detweiler had been struggling too, but do you think there's any chance they flip that back if Wang continues to struggle?
I don't see that happening because Wang is not a reliever. He's not used to being out of the bullpen, and it'll take him a while to warm up in the bullpen to get ready. So I don't see it happening unless they trade Wang, and that's going to be hard to do.
You mentioned that bullpen, and the Nats have seen a ton of turnover there due to injuries, but it seems like they've settled on a pretty good mix now.
Yes, they have Tyler Clippard and Sean Burnett as the closers after Henry Rodriguez just simply couldn't do the job. And Clippard has been really unhittable since he became the closer, and Sean Burnett as well. So this is what you're going to see until Drew Storen comes back after the All-Star break.
Bill, thanks so much.
Anytime.
Remember, for all the latest Mets coverage, be sure to check in at MetsBlog.com, TedQuarters.net, and SNY.TV.